Hello everyone! Welcome po ulit sa ating Math-Isip YouTube channel where you can find free Tagalog mathematics tutorial. Our goal here in this channel is to make math easier to understand. Kung first time mo po dito sa ating channel, I encourage you to click the subscribe button para po updated tayo sa mga susunod pang mga lesson. Para naman po sa mga kasama kong guro, we offer our PowerPoint products, yung mga ginagamit po nating mga presentation sa atin pong mga video lessons. Kung sa tingin nyo po ay makakatulong ito sa inyong pagtuturo, you can check the link in the description and comment section and send us a message to our Facebook page. These materials can save your time and these are all editable according to your classroom needs. Okay, so ang lesson po natin for today is all about polynomials. Okay, so without further ado, let's now begin with our lesson. Our objective for today is to define a polynomial, classify polynomials by the number of the terms, and by the degree. Okay? So before we start, let's have first a review. Okay? Remember, our lesson here is all about algebraic expressions. Now, in algebraic expressions, we have here an example 3x minus 5. Now, what are the different parts? First, we have the variable, okay? It's the symbol or the letter that represents one or more value. Yung x po dito, yung variable natin. Next, we also learned about constant in our previous video or lesson. And constant is the number or symbol that represents one fixed value. So here, our constant is negative 5. Next, we have here the coefficient. A number that multiplies a variable. So, pag sinabing coefficient, it refers immediately to the number. However, meron po tayong dalawang klase ng coefficient. We have the numerical coefficient here in this case, and we have here the literal coefficient. So, the numerical coefficient here is 3, and the literal coefficient is x. Okay? And we also learn about terms. Ano po ang term natin dito? It's a part of the expression separated by plus or minus. So, here, yung buong term po natin, it can be a number, a variable, or combination ng both number and variable. Also, it includes the operation in front as its sign. So here, we have the term 3x. Okay, ano pa po? We also have the term negative 5. So we have here two terms here in this example. Now, what is a polynomial? Ano naman po ang polynomial? Okay? Well, polynomial comes from a Greek word, no? Poly, which means many, and then nomial, which means name. Okay? So, parang basically many name. Pero ano ba talaga ang polynomial in mathematics? Well, a polynomial is a special kind of algebraic expression consisting of one or more terms, where each term is a constant, a variable, or a product of constant or yung coefficient natin, numerical coefficient, and variables raised to a non-negative integer exponent. Okay, so remember, polynomial is a kind of algebraic expression, yung pinag-aralan natin recently, no? But we can say that a polynomial, all polynomials are all algebraic expression. Pero hindi natin pwedeng sabihin lahat ng algebraic expression ay polynomial. Why? Meron po tayong conditions. These are the key conditions in order for us to say that an algebraic expression is a polynomial. Meron po dapat tayong criteria. Okay? Hindi po lahat ay polynomial. So first, we have number one condition. Exponents must be whole numbers. Zero or positive integers. No? Dapat yan lang po. So, we have here the examples. First, we read this as x raised to 3 or x to the power of 3, or we can also say x cubed. X cubed plus 2x minus 5. This is a polynomial. This is valid. Why? Because the exponent are whole number. We have here the exponent of 3. Okay? Now, ano naman po ang exponent ng x dito? So, wala po tayong nakikitang exponent dito. However, kung wala pong nakasulat na exponent, ang exponent po niya is 1 automatically. Hindi lang po kailangang isulat, no? But the exponent here is actually 1. Tandaan nyo po yon. Next, ito pong nasa baba, we can read this as x raised to negative 2 plus 3x plus 1. Okay? This is an invalid or this is not a polynomial because it has a negative exponent. As you can see, hindi po pwede. Next one, we also have here x raised to 1.5 plus 2x minus 5. Now, bakit hindi po ito considered na polynomial? We have here a decimal exponent, hindi po whole number. So, whole number lang po or zero. Okay, saan po makikita yung mga zero na exponent? Zero exponents are found on our constants. Okay, ito pong mga constant na ito, ang exponent po nila is zero. Kung ang x walang nakasulat na exponent, ang exponent niya ay 1. Okay? Pag ang constant naman po, ang exponent niya lagi is zero. Okay? Now, let's have condition number 2. Okay, condition number 2, variables must not appear in the denominator or under a radical. Example, we have here the first one, 4x raised to 2 minus 3x plus 7. This is a polynomial. However, the second example is 1 over x plus x raised to 2. This is not a polynomial. Bakit po? Yung variable nasa denominator. Okay? Hindi po pwede. Another example we have here, the square root of x plus 2x minus 1. This is also invalid or this is not a polynomial because the variable is under a root. Andito po sa loob ng square root. Hindi po pwede yon, no? Pwede bang merong radical? Pwede, pero dapat yung nasa loob is hindi yung variable. Alright? Last, we also have here 4 thirds x raised to 4 minus 1 half x plus 6. Okay? Sabi natin hindi pwedeng ang denominator ay variable. Pero dito, asan yung variable? Nasa tabi. Okay, nandito po sa gilid. X raised to 4. However, this can also be written in our previous video or lesson na pag-aralan mo din po natin doon na kapag ganito po ang kanyang pagkakasulat, parehas din po yan kapag yung variable natin nasa numerator. We can also write it as 4x nasa taas, 4x raised to 4 over 3. Pwede rin po yun, no? Ganun din po dito. 1 half x ito, or negative 1 half x, pero you can also write this as negative x over 2. Okay? So, hindi po nasa baba ang denominator. Okay, last condition. We also have here coefficients can be any real number. Pwede pong integers, fractions, or decimals. Examples po. We have here the square root of negative 5, x raised to 2 plus x minus 1. Okay, wala naman po sa loob or under ng root yung ating variable. However, hindi po pwedeng ang mga coefficients natin or numerical coefficients ay hindi po subset ng real number. Remember, a negative number or the square root of a negative number is not a real number. It is actually tinatawag nating imaginary. Okay? Kaya po dito sa second example natin, meron po tayong symbol ng imaginary. We have here 2 plus imaginary number, x raised to 4 minus 3x plus 7. Itong imaginary number, ito po ay hindi kabilang sa real or sets ng real number. So, hindi po pwede ang mga ito. Now, all polynomials are algebraic expressions, but not all algebraic expressions are polynomials. Let's now proceed to the form and degree of polynomials. Okay, first, ano po ang form ng polynomial? We have here a standard form. Okay? This is often used, no, yung standard form natin. Ang standard form po natin ay ganito. Okay? Ano po ang basa nito? Basa nito ay a sub n x raised to n. I repeat, a sub n x raised to n plus a sub n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus, and so on and so forth, hanggang po sa a sub 0. Okay? So, kung hindi nyo po ito maintindihan, hindi nyo po ito magets, okay lang po yan, no? Kasi, ang ibig lang sabihin yan is, the exponents is in decreasing order. No? Itong mga symbols po kasi na ito usually ginagamit natin sa higher grade level. However, para lang po maintindihan nyo, in simple words, the exponents here are in decreasing order. Kaya po may minus 1 siya. So, paano pong itsura? Dito na po papasok yung tinatawag nating degree. Alright, what is degree? The degree of a term is the exponents of its variable, while the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree appearing in any of the terms in that polynomial. Halimbawa, we have here 5x squared plus 3x plus 7. Ano po ang kanyang degree? Okay? Ang degree po is 2. Bakit? Yun po yung highest exponent sa ating polynomial. Okay? Ano po ang exponent ni x? 2. Ano po ang exponent ni x dito sa second term natin? Kung wala pong nakasulat, sabi po natin kanina, ang exponent niya ay 1. Ngayon, ano naman po ang exponent ng constant? Nabanggit po natin kanina, ang exponent ng constant ay 0. Okay? So ano po ang highest sa tatlo? It's 2. That's why the degree of this polynomial is 2. Another example, we have here x raised to 3 plus 4x raised to 2 minus x. Ano po ang exponent ni x? 1. Ano po ang exponent ni x dito sa second term? 2. Ano po ang exponent ng x dito sa first term? 3. So ano po ang highest? It's 3. The degree is 3. Okay, ganun din po dito sa last example. 2x raised to 4 plus x squared plus 1. The degree is 4. Alright? Kung napapansin nyo po, lahat ng mga terms natin dito ay yung variables po ng yung exponents po ng mga variables ay in decreasing order. Ganun po ang tinatawag nating polynomial in standard form. Naka-order po yung kanyang exponents from the highest up to the lowest exponents. Now, para po mas maintindihan nyo, let's go further on the topic degree. Okay? So, if a term consists of 2 or more variables, paano naman po yun? Ano naman po ang degree ng buong term? Okay? The degree of the term is the sum of the exponents of the variables. Okay, let's have an example. Okay, ito po. Ganito kahaba yung ating polynomial. Alright, let's read this first. We have here 25a raised to 4 or to the fourth power. Ganun, pwede rin po. 25a raised to 4 plus 16a squared minus 8ay cubed plus y raised to 6 plus 7a minus 10a squared y cubed plus 40a cubed minus 12. Okay? Next, let's have the degree. Okay, so dalawang degree po ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Yung una is yung degree ng bawat term. Degree ng bawat term. And then yung pangalawa is yung degree ng buong polynomial. Okay, let's have first the degree of the terms. Okay, let's have the first term. 25a raised to 4. Ano po ang degree niyan? Okay, ang degree niyan is the exponent of the variable which is 4. Next term, 16a squared. Ang degree po niyan ay 2. Next, we have here negative 8ay cubed. Ano po ang degree nito? Alright, so kung kanina po tigi-isang variable lang, madali lang makuha yung kanyang degree. Makita dito sa taas. Ngayon po, dalawa na yung variable. So what are we going to do? Sabi dito, the sum of the exponents of the variable. So, i-add po natin siya. Alright? Ano po ang exponent ni y? It's 3. Ano po ang exponent ni a? Okay. Ngayon, kung walang nakasulat, sabi po natin kanina, ang exponent ay 1. Therefore, ang exponent ni a ay 1. Ang exponent ni y ay 3. So what are we going to do? We are going to add the two exponents. So 1 plus 3, the answer is 4. The exponent of negative 8ay cubed is 4. Okay, next one, we have here y cubed. So the exponent, the degree is 6. Next, we have here 7a. Wala po siyang nakasulat na degree, meaning it's 1. Next, we have negative 10a squared y cubed, dalawang variable. So ano ulit ang gagawin natin? We are going to add the two exponents. So we have here 2 plus 3. The exponent now will be 5. That is now the degree of the term. Next term, we have 40a cubed. So the degree is 3. And then lastly, we have a constant term. Kaya ang kanyang degree, ano po ang degree or exponent ng constant? It is always 0. Okay? So ito po lahat yung mga degree ng bawat term. Now, kanina nasabi natin, ang degree ng buong polynomial, what are we going to do? We are going to look for the highest degree of these terms. Alin po sa mga terms na ito ang may pinakamataas na degree? Okay, we have here 6, yung y raised to 6. Ito po yung term na may pinakamataas na degree. Therefore, the degree of the whole polynomial is 6. Okay? And lastly, Ano po yung standard form? Okay, sabi natin kanina, ang standard form natin is from the highest degree up to the lowest degree. So, ang magiging standard form natin is, eto po, nauna yung y raised to 6. Pangalawa, yung negative 10a squared y cubed with, ano po ang degree nito? It's 5. Sumunod na po yung negative 8ay cubed. Ano po ang degree niya? 4. And then we have here 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay? Decreasing po yung order natin. So, yun lang po ang degree. Okay, punta na po tayo sa classification of polynomials. Alright, so we have here the classification of polynomials by the number of terms. Okay, so dalawang klase po ito. First is by the number of terms. Bibilangin po natin yung number of terms. So example, we have here the first classification by the number of terms is monomial. Okay, ano po ang monomial? Okay, ito na po yung mga polynomials with only one term. As you can see, we have here 7x cubed. Isang term lang po yan. Okay, remember, term is separated by plus or minus. So, since wala pong operation na plus or minus, iisang term lang po ito. Ang tawag natin dyan ay monomial. The second one is what we call binomial, meaning dalawang terms naman po ito. So, just like this, we have here 3x raised to 2 minus 2x. They are separated by subtraction. So, dalawa po yung term natin. Next, we have trinomial. Okay, meaning tatlong terms na po siya. So, we have here x cubed plus 4x minus 5. As an example, tatlong terms po ito separated by plus and minus. And lastly, paano naman po pag more than 3 terms? Yun na po ang tinatawag nating polynomial in general. Okay? Kasi po, general term for any expression with one or more terms na po ito. So, pwedeng ang tawag natin pag 4 terms, polynomial pa rin. Pag 5 terms naman, polynomial pa rin. 6 terms, polynomials pa rin. Okay? Paano naman po yung monomial, binomial, trinomial? Actually, even these are called polynomials. In general, lahat po yan ay polynomials. Pero, pag isang term lang, may specific word po tayo dyan, which is monomial. From the word mono. Pag dalawang term naman po, binomial from the affix bi. Okay? Ito naman po, trinomial from the affix tri. Okay? Kasi tatlo. Okay, meron din po tayong classification of polynomials by the degree or according to the degree. Okay, let's have an example. Ito pong una, 0 ang degree niya. Ang tawag po natin dyan ay constant polynomial. So, alam na po natin yung mga constant. Like for example, whole number like 5 or negative 3 or 1/2. Ito po yung mga constant. Ibig sabihin, ang degree po ng mga ito ay 0. Okay? Ang tawag natin sa mga yan ay constant polynomial. Kung wala na po silang ibang kasamang terms. Okay? Just the constant. Next one, paano naman po pag 1 ang degree? Ang tawag natin dyan ay linear polynomial. So we have here, example, negative 5y. Wala pong exponent na nakasulat, meaning 1 po yung exponent talaga niya. Hindi lang kailangan isulat. So, degree is 1. We also have here 3x plus 2 or 0.5a minus 7. So, kahit ilang terms po yan, kahit na mono or binomial or trinomial or more than 3 terms, as long as yung mga variables po nila ay raised to 1. Okay? Or wala pong nakasulat na exponent na 2, 3, 4, or and so on. Okay? Lahat po yan ay linear polynomial. Next, we also have here 2 degree. Ang tawag natin dyan is quadratic polynomial. If they have a degree of 2. Example, we have here y squared minus 9. Ano pa po? 5a squared minus 7a plus 1. Okay, lahat po ito ay quadratic. Okay? Next, pag tatlo naman po, or 3 ang kanyang degree, we call it cubic polynomial. Okay, example, we have here a raised to 3, or kaya po yan tinatawag na a cube. Okay, a cube plus 4a squared plus 3. Sir, dalawa naman po yung exponent. Okay, remember, the exponent or the degree of a polynomial is the highest exponent, which is 3. So, ang degree po ng polynomial na ito ay 3. That's why it's called cubic polynomial. Next one, Kapag 4 po ang degree, we call it quartic polynomial. Example, x raised to 4 minus 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 7. Next, kapag 5 or 5 po ang kanyang degree, we call it quintic polynomial. Okay? Example, x raised to 5 minus 4x cubed plus 2x plus 8. The degree of this polynomial is the highest, which is 5. Okay, next. Paano naman po pag more than 5? Okay? Polynomial of higher degree, we call it degree of 6 or more. Okay? Ito na po ang examples natin. We have 6th degree polynomial, 7th degree polynomial. Yun na po ang tawag sa kanila. Okay? So there's no specific term para po sa mga yon. We just call it on 6th degree, polynomial with 7th degree. Okay, ganun lang po siya. Alright? Pero hindi po madalas may mga ganitong mga polynomials. Usually, less than 5 naman po yung mga examples natin. So don't worry. Okay, so I hope you are now ready to test yourself. Meron po tayong activities dito. Dalawa po siya. Activity A and Activity B. So here in Activity A, you are going to put a check mark before the number if the given expression is a polynomial and put cross mark if not a polynomial. So, bigyan ko po kayo ng time. You can screenshot or take a photo of this or you can write it on your paper. Sagutan nyo muna. And then I'm going to flash the second activity. Okay, now let's go to the second activity. Okay, here in Activity B, you are just going to determine the classification of the polynomial based on the number of terms and the degree. So, dalawang klase po ito. So, dito po yung mga polynomials natin. Now, you will just identify kung anong classification po niya. Una, by the number of terms. So, ibig sabihin, is this monomial, binomial, trinomial, or just a polynomial? Next, by the degree. Okay, meaning kapag ang degree niya ay 0, is this a constant polynomial? Pag ang degree naman po ay 1, is this linear? Okay, is this quadratic? Okay, or cubic, quartic, quintic, and so on, no? So, yun po ang gagawin nyo. I'm going to give you time and then mamaya po, after answering this, I will now show you the correct answers later on. Okay? Good luck po sa inyong pagsagot. Okay, I hope you are now ready. Papakita ko na po yung mga sagot natin sa Activity A and Activity B. Okay, so this is the answer for Activity A. Paki-check na lang po ang inyong mga sagot. And then this is the answer for Activity B. Okay. So I hope meron po kayong mga nasagot dito. I hope meron po kayong natutunan sa ating lesson. Okay, for our next lesson, we will now have evaluating algebraic expressions. So I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you for listening. God bless and bye-bye. Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.